Imagine a single announcement, one official press conference, that could fundamentally reshape the financial future of millions of people around the globe. Picture waking up one morning to news headlines that are not just talking about stock market fluctuations or cryptocurrency surges, but about a complete recalibration of a national currency, an event so rare and so potent that it has the power to create a new class of millionaires overnight. This is not a drill, and this is not speculation based on hearsay or forum gossip. What I am about to share with you is the culmination of months of painstaking research, connecting dots from official Central Bank of Iraq bulletins, intercepted international financial agreements, and sworn testimonies from inside sources who have put their careers on the line to get this information out to the public before the official media blackout is lifted. The countdown has truly begun, and the clock is ticking down to a moment in history that will be studied in economics textbooks for generations to come. For years you, the dinar holder, have been the subject of ridicule. You've been called dreamers, fools, and gamblers by financial advisors, family members, and so-called experts who dismissed your conviction as a pipe dream. They told you that a currency revaluation of this magnitude was impossible, that it was the stuff of fantasy, that the geopolitical hurdles were too immense, and that the world would never allow a nation like Iraq to re-enter the global financial stage with such strength. They pointed to delays, to political infighting, to the sheer complexity of untangling decades of sanctions and conflict. But what they failed to see, what you saw with unwavering clarity, was the inevitable trajectory of a nation sitting atop one of the world's largest reserves of oil, a nation with an ancient and proud history, finally achieving the stability and international backing necessary to restore its currency to its true, pre-war glory. Your patience, your steadfast belief in the face of endless delays, is about to be vindicated in a way that will shock the entire world. The key to understanding why next month is different, why this is not another false dawn, lies in a single, critical piece of the puzzle that has just clicked into place. It's not just about the budget being passed, or the digital payment systems going live, or even the gradual strengthening of the dinar against the dollar in the official markets. All of that was preamble. The real trigger, the catalyst for the RV, is the completion of the international financial compliance framework mandated by the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. My sources confirm that the final audit of Iraq's financial infrastructure, a monumental task that has been ongoing in the background for years, has been signed off on. The last box has been checked. The final report, stamped and approved, is now sitting on the desks of the highest level officials in Washington, Geneva, and Baghdad. This approval was the final gatekeeper, the last barrier preventing the Central Bank of Iraq from pulling the trigger. With this green light, the CBI is now legally and operationally free to announce the new exchange rate, an exchange rate that reflects the true economic potential of the nation, not its war-torn past. This is the step every dinar holder has been waiting for, the silent, bureaucratic victory that paves the way for the seismic public announcement. The mechanism for this transition is already in place and has been tested. The new lower denomination notes, the ones you've seen glimpses of, are not just prototypes. They are printed, secured, and waiting in vaults, ready for a coordinated release that will be executed with military precision. The banking sector, both domestically and through key international correspondent banks, has been running drills for this exact scenario for the last 6 months. They know the sequence of events, they have the protocols, and they are standing by. The moment the announcement is made, a carefully orchestrated process will begin to ensure a smooth transition to prevent economic shock and to protect the newfound wealth of its citizens and international investors. This isn't a haphazard decision. It is the most meticulously planned financial event of the 21st century, and you, because you had the foresight to believe, are positioned directly in its path. So what does this meticulously planned financial event actually look like on the ground, and what can you expect in the days and hours following the official announcement? Let's pull back the curtain on the sequence of events that will change everything. It will begin not with a whisper, but with a global media explosion. The Central Bank of Iraq will not bury the lead. They will host a live, internationally broadcast press conference from Baghdad, flanked by representatives from the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, a visual representation of global endorsement that will send an unmistakable signal of legitimacy to every financial institution on the planet. The governor of the CBI will step up to the podium, and in a statement that will be translated into dozens of languages simultaneously, he will announce the long-awaited monetary reform. He will articulate the reasons: the completion of Iraq's financial sovereignty, the stability of its economic indicators, and the need for a currency that facilitates both domestic ease of use and international trade. And then he will say the words you have waited a lifetime to hear. He will announce the new, official exchange rate between the Iraqi dinar and the US dollar. Now, I cannot and will not give you a specific number, as that would be irresponsible, but based on the economic data, the purchasing power parity models, and the need for Iraq to stand shoulder to shoulder with its GCC neighbors, the figures being discussed are not the modest adjustments the naysayers have predicted. We are looking at a rate that truly reflects the fundamental wealth of the nation, a rate that will instantly correct the historical anomaly of a resource-rich kingdom having an undervalued currency. The moment that number leaves his lips, a digital switch will be flipped. The forex trading platforms around the world, which have historically listed the IQD with a warning for investors, will update in real time. The screens of Bloomberg and Reuters terminals in every major bank from New York to London to Tokyo will flash with the new data, and the trading will commence. But here is the critical part you must understand. This will not be a free-for-all. There will be a brief window, perhaps the first 24 to 48 hours, where the rate is highly volatile as the global market absorbs the shock and finds its equilibrium. This is the period where fortunes can be maximized for those who are prepared and who understand the process. Immediately following the announcement, the primary focus within Iraq will be on the currency swap, the process of citizens exchanging their old, higher denomination notes for the new, lower denomination, more secure notes. This process has been planned down to the most minute detail, with designated currency exchange centers established across every province. For you, the international holder, the process is different but equally structured. You will not be flying to Baghdad. The liquidity will be provided through a network of pre-approved international banks and foreign currency exchange dealers who have already established the logistical pipelines to handle the volume. Your first and most crucial step will be to contact these authorized institutions. The days of buying dinar from online dealers will be over. The entire ecosystem will shift to cashing out. These banks will have your specific serial number ranges logged and verified, and they will execute the exchange at the new international rate, minus a small processing fee. It is imperative that you have your certificates of authenticity and your physical notes stored securely and accessibly. The initial surge will be chaotic, and there will be a flood of information, both accurate and deliberately misleading. This is why being mentally prepared with a clear, calm plan is your single greatest asset. You must resist the urge to act on panic or the first opinion you hear. The system is designed to handle this, and your patience in the first critical hours will be just as important as the patience you've shown over the years. This is the moment where knowledge transforms into action, and your composure will dictate your success. Now, with the mechanics clear, let's talk about the world that awaits on the other side of this historic event, because your life is about to change in ways you have only allowed yourself to dream about in quiet moments. The immediate financial windfall is obvious: the conversion of your dinar holdings into life-altering wealth. But the true journey begins the moment that wealth hits your bank account. This is the crossroads where destinies are defined, the pivotal point that separates those who build a lasting legacy from those who see their fortune evaporate as quickly as it appeared. The first and most non-negotiable step you must take, before you even consider a single luxury purchase, is the assembly of your financial fortress. This is not a suggestion. It is a mandate for survival in this new reality. You will need a team, not just a single advisor. You need a fiduciary financial planner legally bound to act in your best interest, a top-tier tax attorney specializing in windfalls and international income, and a reputable estate planner. These are the people who will shield you from the overwhelming pressures that are guaranteed to come. You will be a target for every family member with a sob story, every charlatan with a can't-miss business opportunity, and every charity that suddenly finds your name on their mailing list. Your team is your first line of defense, the objective voices who will help you say no with confidence and structure your wealth to last for generations. once that fortress is secure, you can begin the beautiful work of designing your new life. This is about more than buying a bigger house or a faster car. This is about freedom in its purest form. It is the freedom to wake up without an alarm clock, to spend your days pursuing passions instead of paychecks, to grant your children and grandchildren educational opportunities you never had, and to invest in your own health and well-being without ever looking at a price tag. This wealth is a tool, the ultimate tool, for crafting an existence of purpose and joy. But I urge you to think even bigger than personal comfort. The world will be watching what the dinar millionaires do next. You have a unique opportunity to become a force for profound good, to leave an indelible mark on this planet. You can fund medical research, build schools in underprivileged communities, support clean water initiatives, or champion animal welfare on a massive scale. Your wealth gives you a voice and the power to enact real change, to solve problems that have persisted for decades. This is your chance to build a legacy that outlives you, a story that will be told about the visionary who used their sudden wealth not just for themselves, but for humanity. The transition will be disorienting, and there will be moments of profound psychological adjustment. The people who thrive are those who anchor themselves to a new purpose, a mission that gives meaning to the money. So I am asking you now, right now, before history is made next month, to make a solemn promise to yourself. Promise that you will be prepared, that you will be disciplined, and that you will be wise. The information I have given you today is your blueprint. Your action now is what will separate you from the crowd when the announcement shakes the world. This is not the end of your journey. It is the magnificent, glorious beginning. You believed when no one else did. You held on when everyone told you to let go. Now, get ready for what's coming. The future you envisioned is literally 1 month away. Get your documents in order, research your financial team, and start drafting the blueprint for your new life. The moment is almost here. Be ready to claim it.